A lot of times people feel like they have to come dressed up even to the prayer closet, if I'm being
Yeah,
honest.
yeah,
They feel like, especially if they are in a context where people pray publicly, could you address even just maybe some insecurity around words? Like, what do I say when I
yes.
start praying? Like, what words do I even say?
Back to Genesis, so that they're walking in the cool of the garden with God, but then they ultimately choose sin. They choose to take themselves out of the presence of God, and then what that looks like is hiding, shame, and fear. And so when
Mm,
we're talking about it, afraid to come into the presence of God in a place of prayer because there's shame, because there's fear. I mean, this is the echo of Genesis 3. And so
mm,
I often tell people, what do we have to do? We have to learn, I mean, to trust in the finished work of the cross, trust in the freedom that Jesus has paid for us, but learn how to bring our whole self into the presence of God. And it
yes.
requires some interior awareness, it requires some emotional health. And so, I mean, personally, I have a practice that I've kind of just picked up over the years of like I just having a notebook open when I'm coming in if I've got 10 minutes to pray. I mean, I love to have more, but I've got three kids, so 10 minutes is like a massive win sometimes. uh and something what I'll do is I'll just write down on the paper. I'll just name what I'm bringing into prayer. I've got
Mm,
some anxiety about this decision. I've got some fear about this financial situation. I've got some insecurity about this conversation I had with someone at work yesterday. And it's just that work of me. And I'm not trying to fix it. I'm not trying to obsess. I'm not even trying to necessarily pray about it. It's just it's been helpful for me to bring myself into the presence of God, because otherwise I'm kind of accidentally hiding it and trying to bring
mm.
some other version of myself. And so sometimes, I mean, there's some seasons. I mean, I tell people pray with your feelings wheel out, feelingswheel.com. And maybe that's helpful to just name two emotions you're
Yes.
bringing into God's presence. I'm not, you know, praying down the walls in intercession. I'm just being with my Father, which requires
Mm.
some of that honesty and simplicity.